Testing. Testing.
Do you have my running list, that one with all the little things on it, where you put all your notes? Okay.
Okay, you can use this mic then. I'll just give this to
So can I confirm we're streaming already from that camera? The call will start at 6:30.
What's good? What's good?
All for being somewhere between. Yes, I did cheat a little bit to get you here on time. It's nice because for this year, for the first year ever, we're going to have a couple of cameras running. As you can see, there's the one camera that's running in the back, which is our normal cameras that send the feed, which then, that's why we said don't worry about wearing uniform because we can't really see you. But this year, we can see you because the camera that is streaming right now is that one over there. And so it's been running for the last 15 minutes. So we've seen all you're done. We've seen you. We've seen you going, and so the call will go is live now, but it will actually go activated at 6:30 on the dot. So we want to do some pre-call stuff to get ourselves in the mood because it's quite a fast call. A lot happens during it. Before we do that, I just want to do the stuff I'll do at the end. So I don't have to do it at the end. I can do it now. And let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are you going to be looking like? Like the brightest, shiniest potato faces that have ever been in the world. Then when you walk out the door, you go back and say, hold on, I didn't check myself twice. Let me check myself twice because I really want to make sure. I need to be sure. And then the second time that you need to activate, so you need to be here on time, come fast from class, because it's a very short ceremony and we don't want to spend a long time doing it, and there's some nice surprises during it, so we want to enjoy it. But I want to end it with the school song. We haven't sung in a long time. And so, but I want to bring it with the school song. So check over the lyrics tonight. Go on Google and, you'll find them there and YouTube and go through them and to make sure you're ready. But bring it. I want you to bring it on the day. All right. Well, T-minus 12 minutes. What should we do to entertain ourselves? Because now people are watching. I thought we could get some people up here to meet them. So, Baraka. Third generation, come on. Almost half the alums are related to you. Yeah? All right, Joe. Which camera, Timian, are we going from, Timian? This one? All right, you can work any of the cameras. All right, Baraka, you introduce yourself. You're meeting all the alums.
Good evening, Academy, and the alumni is outside there. Yeah, so I'm Joe Baraka, originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo. But then I've grown up in Uganda, and I don't know why I put on today Ugandan t-shirt, but I think that's where I come from because I've lived there for 18 years. And I'm really excited for the community call today, yeah? And I hope, Mr. Peter, I'm still talking. It's fine. Okay. I didn't intend that to happen, but I think I was still talking and I needed some more time. Thank you, Mr. Peter. Thank you. Thank you.
Joel, tell me what would your brothers and sisters say about you, do you think, now that you are in your second year?
That's a tricky question. But I think what they talk about me is hardworking, because I've been complaining. Second year is not easy for me, but I'm still struggling and doing my best. So I think the fact that I've not given up and I'm still doing my best to reach in June and then graduate and then get in university, they would say I'm really hardworking and resilient. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Hind. Come on, Hind. Hind. So this year we had the starting of a new word, the Super-Saharan Africans. Tell us what you think about all that.
I don't think Super-Saharan African or Sub-Saharan African exists. It's a whole Africa at the end of the day. And my name is Hind Zahor. I'm from Morocco.
And how are we going to remember you when you're gone?
Oh. Yeah, probably acting. Yeah. right, so last year I've done a monologue. Can I just go on stage?
Scanning, scanning, scanning. I almost want to call Suleiman just for the fun of it. No. Ahmed. Ahmed Gamal. I want to do, most of the alumni and they're watching don't actually know that you've done something that, not Doug Beji. Who's the new Doug Beji was called? Samuel. Samuel. It's not shade, it's a compliment. Samuel set up the first online system and then it died. So I'd like you to come. Come, Ahmed. So you set the online system and you recreated it so we can all sign up online. But we'd love to know what else is going on in your brain. What else do you think of creating?
Okay, so there was a project like I was thinking about like. Online campus, like for online platform from going off campus. We're working on that currently. Also, like I had something that the school should get. Like I've just like saw it to Sosina now. You see this? This is like an alarm. Like everybody should get this alarm. Like an alarm where you put like $50 or something. So if you don't wake up at time, it just like cut it over, like all over it. So we should consider getting that for all the students of the school.
Thank you, thank you. And Estella, our final one, Estella. Sadly, Estella, we'll soon not be able to hear from you after 3 years. Well, the first year we didn't hear from you at all, but now the last 2 years we've heard from you a lot. And I know you're going to get a chance to say goodbye to all the community, but like if you, when you get to Slovakia, next month almost, like, and you have to describe all this experience, like, can you give it, I'm going to count 30 seconds and you can describe it all. Are you ready?
Yes, describe my experience.
Everything that happened for 2.5 years from the first aeroplane trip. Are you ready?
Okay.
Timer starts now.
No, thank you was the only thing that I knew, and I have suffered. I didn't have the opportunity to have food in the plane because I was always saying no, thank you. But the challenge was an opportunity to change and learn English, and now here I am.
5 seconds.
Yes, yeah, 15, yeah. 15, 17, 30 seconds. Yeah, that's great. So.
Give us one of your poems. You've forgotten them.
One of the poems I forgot.
In my creativity class.
Oh, the creativity class was an opportunity that I had to express my feelings. So, yeah.
Bam. No mic drop. All right, T-minus 4 minutes and we're going to walk in there. I'll be giving you some hashtags. I can give them to you now and we'll give them to everybody else a little bit later. But you can follow on to it. So there's 2 things you can join in today, and that's a Facebook poll. If you go to the ALA Vision to Africa, Vision to Action, are they actually allowed to be, because they haven't graduated? They're not on. No, they can't be on. No, because you haven't graduated. You haven't made it yet. So don't worry. You can't vote on that one, but we'll take your vote by your screams and the rest of the alumni when you get to have that alumni. But you can send questions for the hot seating, and you can follow the whole conversation on Twitter. But you're literally going to be in the room, so you don't have to worry about following on Twitter. You can be right here. T-minus. I've never been so ready for this. It's so cool. It's totally cool. So, Mr. Morake. Final hot seat. You ready? Bean already? Oh, you're going to be on the stage just now? That's okay. This will warm you up. Mr. Morake, do you think it's important for our faculty to build good routines by always having a great weekend?
Yes. I think that we are all in search of work-life balance, and we should all kind of think about what's important to us and do what's important to us in order to recharge, refresh, and come back to ALA present, focused, and ready to thrive.
Okay. So with that in mind, and going back to those early days when you ran the office, can you remember one of the most spectacular highlights of those refreshing, revitalizing work-life balance weekends that we used to have here on campus?
I think my single favorite weekend when I lived, those of you who don't know, I used to be the hall master for the office, 2011 to 2013.
It's him who chose the name for the office.
And my highlight, actually, it happened on a weekend. It was work, but it was life at the same time, was the office winning their first ever battle of the axe. It was an axe battle that actually we don't do it anymore because the school ruled that it was too dangerous. It involved lots of fire, lots of running outside, and basically you'd take a hall of boys, and they would all take their belts and be tied together in a string, and they'd all be holding these tiki torches of flames, and they'd be carrying 3 of their members on their shoulder, and they had to run an intense obstacle course from the bonfire here, through the swamps, through the bushes, around the car park, and then come back and then burn this contract, exactly. And we ended up winning, but I remember the reason that's no longer allowed is because at some point Diarra from Guinea had this like ball of flame in his hand, and he basically, he burned his hand for the service of the hall. Yeah. And that's what the axe battle means, right? You are willing to bleed for your hall. But Monday morning we got in trouble. All the hall masters got in trouble with the nurse because they asked, "Why is Diarra bleeding? And what did you do to him?" So we don't do that anymore.
Thank you very much, Morake, and welcome everybody around the world. We are now at 6:30, and so this call is going to begin. And if you are joining us now, you can follow us on the ALA Vision to Africa page, where you will find a poll, and you can vote as you go along on the poll. And at the end of the call, we will announce the winning house. You will vote for your house, and the winning house gets to add some points to the house tally. Because if you go online now, you can see that. But you can also join us on Twitter at ALA Family, ALA_family, and you can comment at the hashtag ALA Family. And we are looking particularly because at some stage in this call, in about 15 minutes, we will have a hot seating with Dean Hatem Al-Tahab, and we are looking for some hot potato questions to make him jump up like proper Côte d'Ivoire Pepe. Jollof that started in Senegal and ended up in Kenya. Ah, okay, like all Indian food. All right. Well, there's only one way to start, and that is with a dance, because that's how we like to get all good traditional African things going. So I'm not sure if there are any alums. There were going to be some alums making it into the room. We had Madel come. Sadly, she was here for assembly, but she came a bit late, so you didn't get a chance to see her. But I did hear there were some alums going to make it. I can see one soon. We should have had you dance one soon. These people don't realize how you dance. Yo. Maybe we'll get you on the stage and dance a bit later. They're saying just wait for a reason. All right. We're standing by for the old school, new school battle. I'm going to hand you over to the old school, new school battle. We had a precursor of this. Can I have the new school young'uns come up here, please?
All right, good. Give it up. Team New School, Miss Tooley, Dean Hatem, El Taeb, Nicole, Wansoon, Connor, Patrick Suhill, Miss Vanessa Mbali, and Miss Fanta, representing the New School. Can anyone guess? And Joseph. I'll give you a prize. So this is Team New School, and I'm going to introduce Team Old School in a second. All right. Can Team Old School take your positions? Team Old School, come to the right-hand side. Matthew Young, Lebo Mutibatsila, Kopano Marumo, Jeremy Keane, Haley Fansale, Tanya Kruger, Uzo Ogari Kumi, and the one, the only, Devon Kangami, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, here's how this will work. We have two teams. Team Old School on the right, Team New School on the left, right? I will let you guess what the difference. They're hype. As a fun prize, right? The difference between Old School and New School, there is a cutoff age. So I'll leave it to your imagination what the age that creates the border between Old School and New School is. I'll leave that to your imagination. So here's how this will work. Each team, the rules, all of you must dance. There are going to be 3 songs each. So Team A will dance to the song. All of you must dance to the song. And then after, when the song stops, Team B, your song will start playing. A and B, you know what? All right. So hypothetically, Old School, New School will dance until their song stops. Then Old School will dance until their song stops. New School will dance, and then Old School will dance. So all of you must be dancing. That's the important thing. You can't just sort of sit in the back and kind of politely nod your head to the beat. All right? So, alums out there, are you ready? So we will, the actual vote, alums out there, I'm talking to you, alums out there. You need to go on to ALA Vision to Action. So log on to Facebook. Your job is to vote for the winner of this Old School versus New School. So go on to ALA, go on to the Facebook Vision to Action. You guys will vote by voice. So once you've seen New School and Old School, you'll vote by shout-outs. So question for you. Who do you want to see go first? Old School? Old School, all right. Give a shout out if you want to see Old School go first. And if you want to see New School go first? It's about the same. It's about the same. But we're going to say, once again, who wants New School first? All right, it's going to be Old School first. It's going to be Old School first then. It's going to be Old School first. All right. DJ Don de Dieu, drop that beat. Look at Matthew Young. Divine Kangami. Backdrop is on. Yes. Yes. Look at Jeremy Keane in the back. Yes, Mr. Keane.
Step 2, new school. Let's see what you got.
Chin within, cover slamba boy, sigila snamba boy, when una manga boy,
alright, old school, no response, we heard new school. Look at that! The man has backdrop. Look at this! Divine Kangami. The man has back problems, but he's able to do that. New school, get your response ready. That was hot. That was hot. I know what you're gonna do. Hey! Audience! New school, your response. Oh, they got one soon. One soon from Cape Town. Hey.
Urekana Skapora Mureki Urekana Agiruena ona chaleta Skapora Mureki.
That's Mr. Cole.
Skapora Mureki.
The illustrious Nicole.
Agiruena ona chaleta Skapora Mureki.
No! We were not ready! We were not ready! We were not ready for that! Yo! Julian and Bali with the response. Alright, old school. Old school. Did you see that? Jeremy Keys has stolen the show. I'm not sure what. Who's it now? New school. Final response. New school. This is you. Banta Traore. Representing Mali. Representing New York City. Africa versus everybody. Step in. Hey, Jojo. Yes. 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 Hey. Look away, ladies. Look away. Look away. Look away. Yo! New school, all sorts of tricks. And then, does old school have one more? It's done. That's it. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Give it up for Team Old School. Give it up for Old School. Give it up for New School. Are we gonna get the elections now? All right, so alums. Oh my goodness. Jeremy Keane. I will never see Jeremy Keane in the same light again. Divine Kangami has back problems, but he broke it down. Unbelievable talent from the faculty. So alums, get online, Facebook, Vision to Action and vote now. Well done, well done, well done. But real quick, polling the audience. If you think, hey audience, if you think the strongest performance, the strongest total performance over the 3 songs was Team Old School. Give it up for Old School. Old school. Yeah, that was pretty serious. That was pretty serious. And if you're a big fan of Joseph, Connor, and Team New School, give it up. It's a tiebreaker. It's a tiebreaker. Hopefully this one won't have to go to the Electoral College. I'm going to give it up to Mr. Peter.
Shame. It's so embarrassing. Shame. Shame. Shame, young people. Shame. So embarrassing. Shame. I can't even look. I couldn't even look. It's time for us to move on our call, and we're going to be watching a little video updates from the ALA community.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. No, we all can't be here. Now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Nah, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I gotta eat it within my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark. Raise those hands, this is my party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Here we go. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
What a battle. What a video. To the parents, alumni, and prospective students, to the African and international community, to the current amazing student body, staff, faculties, and guests here sitting in front of us, good evening.
My name is Stephanie Bida. I come from Cameroon, Germany, and the United States of America, and I am chair lady of the student government.
My name is Kemil Kamour, coming from the provinces of Libya and Morocco in the United States of Africa. And I'm the current chairman of the student government.
First of all I can say is, wow. What a first term we've had so far. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 3rd of September, we welcomed our biggest class ever, with over 130 students strengthening the ranks of our extremely diverse community.
Nevertheless, education alone without the experience is worthless. Alumni watching us from all across the world, the following words will probably put a smile on your face and remind you of the intense spirit of community we breathe by at ALA. Volta House, hashtag the winning team. Seminar readings, seated meal, culture exchange, Jeshi warriors.
In fact, aside from academic commitments, we immerse ourselves so deeply in our community-oriented culture that we enjoyed one of the liveliest first terms ALA may have ever seen.
From the thought-provoking discussions about social justice and African consciousness of the first seminar readings of the year, to the overwhelming participation and fervent competition we saw during our Sport Internal League, or again to the electrifying aura of the Southern African Cultural Exchange, this term exemplified our ability to use the legacy of the past to transform the future.
And it goes without saying that this year's student government elections were taken to an entirely new level of passion and engagement. The debates, quad campaigns, and live streams were almost too good to be true. In fact, they were nearly as entertaining as the tamasha parties and seated meal we had just a few days ago. We would love to extol all the great events that occurred over the last few weeks, but unfortunately, we don't have time. However, we hope that this fire that we see in our peers is one that will one day transform the African continent.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to us, and have a good evening.
And you can definitely get the prize for the best dressed chairman so far. Perry gives you a ride for your money. All right, there's some great tweets coming through. Pazazoo.com, which I think is Hyder. Hyder is Madam G got some moves. Oh. And Ivy, I think this could be Ivy Phoebe, but anyway, Ivy, Mr. Kangami just went bananas. Lovely tweets. It is now our great exceptional honor and excitement. And if you send some new hot seat questions, we'll add them in. But we're about to have a hot seat with our new dean. So could I welcome, please, Dean Altayeb and his two hot seaters, Mr. Yassine Muniri.
Use this mic.
Starting the Excel document.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Din Hachim. My name is Yassine Muniri. I'm from Morocco, and I'm a second year. I have the pleasure today to host this hot seat interview with Din Hachim. Thank you, Din Hachim, for accepting the invitation. So in 1998, you went to Cairo for your secondary school, and 7 years later, you enrolled at Harvard University for your undergraduate studies to pursue a major in government and a minor in philosophy. After your graduation in 2009, you came to ALA, you joined the ALA community for 3 years to teach African studies, and after that you went back to Cairo to run your own business. 4 years later, you are now back as the Dean of the Academy. So first question, since you went back to Cairo to run your own business, can you please tell us more about it and what you did exactly there?
Thank you, Yassine. Good evening, everyone. So I spent 4 years in Cairo doing two things. Firstly, I was running a business, and secondly, and I think more importantly, I was happy to be there during what I thought was a very important episode in Egyptian and African history, which was the Arab Spring. That experience didn't turn out to be the experience that I thought it was going to be, but I thought it was I'm still glad that I spent that time there because I had, hi Gabriel. Do you have something you want to say? I'm glad that I spent that time there because it was an important moment, and I learned a lot about myself and a lot about the country, and I think it was important to go back to the place where I grew up and spend time as an adult. So this is to all of you who are thinking about what's going to happen next. It's a worthwhile endeavor to return to your home community once you are an adult, because it'll be a very different place. In terms of the business, I started a school services company with one of my high school friends, and the main product that we developed over the course of the 4 years was an SAT prep course, which we sold directly to private international schools. We delivered the courses on campus at these schools after school. We also developed a platform that helps international schools in Cairo recruit locally, but that product never went live.
Thank you for your response. So what is your impression on ALA between when you left 4 years ago and now when you are back?
A lot has changed. I think the dance moves have definitely gotten a lot better. I think and this is, I actually just commenting to Ms. Sharmi about this, the videos have gotten a lot better. Whoever made that video did a fantastic job. I think in general, we have matured as an organization and as a community, which has meant that it's become a bigger and more complicated place. I think it's also become a safer place, a place where it might be easier to succeed. But I also think something that a lot of us are experiencing is that because it's 9 years down the line, maybe some things are taken for granted, or we're assuming this is the way things should be. And we need to also stay good at asking ourselves questions. But we're still pretty bad with technology.
So you have lived in North Africa, more precisely in Cairo, for around 11 years. So would you consider yourself as a North African?
That's a great question. Do I consider myself North African? I consider myself a lot of things. I don't know what order I put them in, but probably I would start with Hatem, who's just me. I think next, now in my life, in this episode, I'd probably say African next, and then I would say North African, and then I would say Arab, and I would say Sudanese, and I would say someone who grew up in Egypt. So I have many different identities. They appear in different ways at different times, and they don't necessarily compete with each other.
Thank you. So now I'm going to ask you a very, very serious question. This may shock some of our viewers, but it has to be asked for the sake of helping ALE students to succeed in their leadership careers. So are you ready to answer this question, Din Hachim? You have to take it anyway. So what exactly inspired you to have this kind of beard with this hairstyle? And do you use the yellow shea bottle for your hair?
I am more than happy. I'm more than happy to start publicly endorsing Yellow Shea products if I get them for free. So if you guys need a sponsor, I'm happy to talk about Yellow Shea. The rest just happens by accident. Actually, you want the full truth? I shaved too far one day and then I had to fix it.
So, since you have traveled a lot throughout your life, how many African countries have you visited so far? And what would be the highlights of that you would like to share with us today?
I've not visited enough African countries. Off the top of my head, I visited 8. I visited, Egypt, Sudan. I've been to Morocco when I was a baby. I've been to Kenya. I've been to South Africa, obviously. I've been to Swaziland, and I've been to Zimbabwe. And the highlight of all my travels, without a doubt, was in 2011, attending the Harare International Festival of Arts. And in spite of the fact that this was a country that at the time and even today continues to struggle with a very difficult political regime, we were standing in the Central Park of Harare. Mr. Peter was the MC of the event, and I had just watched an artistic performance about a massacre that had happened earlier that year around diamonds that were found in a field and the government forcibly relocating people. And in spite of how scary and oppressive this regime was, a bunch of artists had got together to make art, to talk about the political situation, and it was by far one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever encountered.
Thank you. Okay, so do you have any significant other?
20 seconds? All right, okay. Everyone is significant. I have at least 219 significant others. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Am I going to get married soon? No. That's the short answer. Thank
Dr.
you, Yassine.
Hatem Al-Tayeb, we're going to take one tweet question. Thank you very much, Yassine. You're a superb presenter. Let's put him on television.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Al-Tayeb, a question has come in here from Hyatt. Hyatt asks you, Mr. Al-Tayeb, what is the status of the African Baccalaureate?
So that's a very good question. The status of the African Baccalaureate is that it continues to be something we dream about. It continues to be something that we try and innovate towards, and so some of the first years this year experienced a pilot course called Omang, which combined all the different, I'm getting snaps for it. Thank you, Mr. Morake, Ms. Lisa, Ms. Lebo, for making a magical experience for our first year students. What we're trying to figure out is how do we reorganize the day and reorganize our curriculum in the way that maximizes the experience of students over the course of the 2-year program. Are we going to be able to move to the AB next year? Probably not, but are we thinking about it and working towards it? Absolutely yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tiana. And now we will move to the ALA Gives Back launch for 2016 year. Watching this video.
All of you keep quiet. I was in the all of you keep quiet. I was in the admin block, and look what I had. There was, you know, the people for the ALA Gives Back campaign.
Yeah.
So I had that every time an alumni donates. Yeah, those ones. I had that every time an alumni donates, your house gets a point. If they were in Congo House gets 1 point.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Now Congo can win something.
I know we can finally win something.
Congo is not winning anything.
Congo is going to win. We can do this.
Congo is going to win.
No. All we need to do is just talk to alumni and get them to give, you know?
Yeah.
They give back and we get points.
Yes.
Wow.
Good evening. My name is Obakemi Sane. I'm from South Africa. I'm a first year student at the African Leadership Academy. And am I speaking to Akan Nelson?
Yeah. How may I be of assistance?
Great. Well, I'm calling on behalf of the ALA Gives Back campaign, and I would like to thank you so much for your donation you made last year.
It's a pleasure. You know, it's always been a pleasure to give back to ALA.
Yeah, so basically, ALA Gives Back is a yearly campaign, and we're launching again this year.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. And I didn't know it was an annual campaign.
Yeah, it is a yearly campaign, and this year, for every donation that you make, your house will be getting points. So, which house were you in?
Was it Tana maybe?
Zambezi. Nile.
Congo, baby.
So, would you like to make a donation?
Yes!
Oh, well, I'm not really sure about that. I'll check and then just let you know by phone, hopefully.
One, two.
It's okay. Hello, my name is Asma, not to be confused with asthma. I'm from Morocco, and I'm a first year at ALA.
Good evening. My name is Obakeng Lisiani. I come from Phuket, in the Northwest Province, which is in South Africa, and I'm a first year student at ALA.
Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Ntete Kirenga. I'm from Kisoro in Uganda.
Alan at the top.
So, you know how not all of us can afford to pay the tuition of ALA, right? Including me. Well, there is a solution to that, and it's called ALA Gives Back. ALA Gives Back is an annual campaign that aims getting money from alumni to pay for tuitions for students. Well, it's not only about getting money from alumni, it's about giving the same opportunity as you sitting on that chair for a student who has the potential to change Africa to come here to ALA. So, this year, we aim to raise $30,000. And you know what you gotta do? Don't be selfish and donate for ALA.
Boone? I'll take that. Primarily, we just pretty much call people and tell them why they should donate. And one of the problems we face is that people reject us so much. They're like, no, why should I? Wara wara, what? and then like, it just becomes very difficult because people act as if they don't know ALA, but then they know they've been here, they know they've gone through these 2 years, and they know that some of them, their lives are better because of it. So to whoever is watching, my name is Obakeng, and when I call you, pick up.
Well, Hessa, it's actually really, really simple. So after we fight over who sits in Miss Shami's seat to call you guys alumni, then it's a matter of us just sending you a link. Let's go there now and look at it. Maybe today, maybe. Tomorrow is not bad. Looking like it's tomorrow. Wow, that's really good. Right, guys. So now, after we send you to the link to this website, you just click, it's really simple, on the donate button. After clicking on the donate button, you're taken to a new page. Wi-Fi. So from here, all you need to do now is choose the amount you'd like to donate. Let's say, no, 50. Hey, please, we need money. After choosing the amount, then you choose whether you want to make a monthly donation or one time, monthly preferably. After this, it's as simple as filling in your personal information, name, phone number, which is not actually compulsory, sorry about that, name, email, just your payment details. As soon as you're done with your payment details, you just give now. And voila, you've contributed to a kid's school fees. Flower? Which house is it?
right, I think I have some house rankings so far. 6 points with Nile, 9 points Zambezi, 10 points Walter, 14 Tana, 15 points Niger, and Congo with 17 points. So we're linking the house, but you can turn those points around by thing. Let's think about the ALA Gives Back campaign really in its reality. And I think the old school dance-off kind of demonstrates exactly what we're trying to achieve there. The ALA Gives campaign should just be Mr. Peters' retirement package. I'd like to retire well and in the comfort that I'm accustomed to. So ALA Gives Back, let's just call it what it really should be. It's about time we had some voices singing. So welcome, no more delay. Let's have Alapella. Microphone. Oh, wow. Just reading through all these names is just fantastic. I know they don't ring for everybody in the room, but wow. They ring for some of us, and they really making my heart go boom, 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 boom. I've never seen so many love symbols coming up on the screen. I want to say, keep sending these in. They're fantastic. I could read these all night. All right. It's time to hear from some of you alums who are out there. And so let's watch this little video of voices from our alums. While it's loading, Lechabile, my highlight so far is everyone is significant. Gigi!
Hi to all the firsties. My name is Gigi and I'm currently studying in Michigan State University. I'm doing a double major in business and media. So my environment is pretty cool. The US you'll find is quite surprising, but it's a great environment. What I miss about ALA has to be the level of growth and depth of thinking and understanding the world, and how we're put in classes and an environment that forces us to do that and to really grow. It's an amazing process. Yeah, that's pretty much what I miss about ALA, and I miss you guys. I miss everybody. Mr. Peter, accept my Facebook request. Damn it. I love you guys. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim and I'm from Uganda. I'm an ALA class of 2014, graduating class of 2016. I go to Swarthmore College, and over the past 2.5 months I've been up to school and homework. This Friday I'll be attending a Wharton Business Forum from the 18th to the 20th of November. I'm really looking forward to that. The thing I like about Swarthmore is that there's a lot of space for you to do whatever you want to do with your time, as well as a lot of opportunities that come from other campuses as well. And yeah, it's a really great place to be yourself and enjoy who you are. The one thing I miss about ALA is Ubuntu and Legion. That's the drama club and the dance club. I really miss breakdancing with my folks and getting into deep acting about African concerned issues. And yeah, I wish you all the best with the rest of your academic stuff, and make sure you do your homework. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Hassan Beatty from Ivory Coast. I graduated from ALA last year and I'm currently in my freshman year at New York University of Abu Dhabi. I hope you're all doing great. On my side, I'm still settling in this environment. I'm trying to be on top of my academics and working on personal projects. What I love about university life is the fact that there's a lot of opportunities, conferences, competition in which you can participate or volunteer on campus in the city across the country, and that's an amazing learning experience. And of course, what I miss about ALA, apart from the people, is my whole Nojishi chanting matters of the axe or showering people on their birthday. That was a lot of fun. And so that was it. I hope you're really enjoying that ALA experience and making the most out of it, because it can definitely be a major turning point in your life, as it was for me, of course. And I really hope you enjoy it. And so that's it. Take care.
All right. Wow. Just throw some emotional curveballs heavyweight at us before you make me talk. Okay. Iman, what we set up for our, we're going to have a Skype call now while they set up the Skype call. Iman, who was, you might have seen helping me with graduation last year. Tamasha parties are still alive. Is that a question or a statement? I'm not sure, but nostalgia is in overdrive right now, that's for sure. Look at Luto, you making it, you hashtagging Luto, or trending, or whatever it is. Are we getting there? Not yet. Well, we have a big brother here watching my little sister Mo the Bad sing as part of Alapella. So proud, hashtag ALA family. Aww. Samantha. Who's Samantha? From Ghana. Atamensa. Why is she talking? Oh, Rosa Suarez follows Samantha. Ah, I thought it had something to do with Rosa. I was like, how is Rosa connected to Samantha? Ah, Atamensa, of course, no, that's Samantha. Alapella has a new song. Clap, clap, clap. Alapella, oh. Yeah, you know, these Twitter things, they're not my age group. They're not my age group. I still don't even know what I'm doing. I'm following somebody else's feed here. I don't know what I'm doing. But so far I'm working on it. Are we online? See, new technologies, I don't even know how they work. But I know how a microphone works and I'll use it. Hyatt, always beautiful. I mean, really, honestly, Mr. Altab, you were also training really well. Highlight of the evening, thank you for your truths. Always wondered about that hair. Yassine, you asked all the right questions. ALM is watching you, especially all the classes. Skip that one. The secrets of the fro from Priscilla. Priscilla, no shade this year. I'm not going to say anything to be shady against you this year. You're a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman. And please send us some more delicious things, please, with your brother. Okay. Throwback African Studies. And I'm stalled as much as I can, so I'll take a time to plug. So alums, of course, we're looking for you to join a lot of things. And so while we're loading the call, we're going to jump ahead to me and Mashami talking about decennial planning. Oh, no, are we in? Okay, it's ringing. Come, Mashami, while they connect.
So, first of all, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to the community call organizers, Shosho and Jonathan. This couldn't have been... You're going to get gratitude galore today. But ALA is turning 10 in less than 2 years. And that's a big milestone. So there's an opportunity for us to do three things. One is to reflect on where we've come from, what we've achieved, where we're going.
Use the link.
Hypem is part of the reflection. Second is we want to invest. So we want to invest and sow the seeds to ensure that we're sustainable. So we're not just here for 10 years, but we're here for hundreds of years more. And the last part is the fun part, is where Mr. Peter and I come in, is we want to celebrate. So we want to celebrate everything that makes us special, everything that makes us unique. So some of you may have seen, we started a Facebook poll and a Facebook series of posts for everything that you would like to celebrate. We created a first poll a couple of weeks ago for the Voices campaign. We wanted to name it after our stakeholders, you. And we created a little poll. We had a number of names for this campaign, and the name that actually won the most votes was, drumroll, Amazwi, which is Isiklosa, I don't know if I'm getting that right, for voices. So what we'd like to do is basically get your voice and inputs on how to celebrate the decennial. So Mr. Peter, take it from here.
So we're looking for champions. Champions beneath all the groups that have been suggested so far. So through the Facebook poll, we heard words like, we didn't actually hear Alapella, but it's the one that stuck in my head. We had Alapella. So how do Alapella join from 2008 Alapella to 2017-18 Alapella? How we get together? So we're looking for champions in all those groups. Safcorp, Radio Skika, Tukabora. All these have had people who've been part of them, and you can be part of that group. We'll form little groups, and you can join the group. You can belong to as many groups as you felt the passion for. You can be in the Volta House group. You can be in the Zambezi House group. You can be in the Malaika Hall group. You can be in the Mr. Peter's Advisory Family group. You can be in whatever groups, and we're looking within those groups for champions who will help us lead them from within, and then.
We want you to walk down memory lane, so alumni, please participate, because this is your opportunity to shape the biggest party that we're ever going to have. So, rocking the cotton. So is that our mantra? So please join us, watch us on Facebook, and now over to Shosho and Jonathan for an interview with Hytham.
Hytham, are you online as live stream video? We're just looking at a black screen. It's on, it's off. Hytham. You all remember Hytham? I think you remember Hytham having more hair. It's a bit like it's looking at Sammy now. Sammy, very short hair now. Hytham, short hair again. Return to the short hair. Oh, look at Khali. Yeah. So Hytham had a lot more hair in those days. There he is. Hello. All right. Hytham, we had a little test of this earlier. It's not always easiest. And we're hoping that we're going to get you to be audible. You're coming through the speaker. I think you have to unplug and replug sometimes. Hytham, I'm sorry we didn't get to have the Egyptian meal together.
Can you hear me? Woo! Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Peter.
Yo, Hytham.
Hello, everybody.
Hytham, how's it going over there?
Yeah, hopefully. Are you going to give me 30 seconds, or are you going to give me some more time?
30 seconds, go.
What the fuck? That's so awesome.
Oh, technology. All right. All right, we'll try one last time. Hytham, tell us about your life right now, post-ALA. Still creative?
Well, there is a problem with the...
You get your 30 seconds and then you blow. It's okay, Hytham, it's good to see you. We can hear you.
Okay. So the voice is sent very late. It's delayed. Okay, my life post ALA is great. Actually, I'm still with the Egyptian Mafia. Come in, guys. Come in. So here we are. We liked everything we saw. ALA is growing so much. I'll just keep speaking because I can't hear my voice. Mr. Connor, you did a great dancing. Mr. Keen, I liked your dance moves. I found it interesting that you didn't change the rules for the physical table until now.
Thank you. I see Yusuf still got his great hairstyle.
It's okay. Okay, you can say, you can say anything. Say something.
It's nothing much to want to say, but just I want to say everybody, just the second years that are fighting their fight right now. It's gonna be tough, but then you can do it. We believe in you. Yeah.
All right, guys. I hope you are all doing well. I know it's a bit late, but Camille and Stephanie, congratulations from the heart, and to all the engagement members. And I hope you guys are actually enjoying every single moment today, because those moments are not gonna happen again. You're going to miss them so much once you graduate. So stress less about college and have daily focus on what you're doing.
Thank you, boys.
They're saying thank you. They're saying goodbye.
We're saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye. I'm over here. Gotta say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you've all fallen in love with somebody. Right. It's time for an alumni spotlight from our actual alum in the room, and that's Wansoon.
Hi. Okay, I don't know if you know, but this year's Community Calls theme is Ubuntu, inspired by a theme that everyone or a person is a person, and it's made by other people. Okay, as a community of cathedral builders, as Mr. Bradford would say, each one of us having an important and a unique role, is imperative for us to celebrate each other and our efforts. My name is Wansu Bengeni, and I'm from the graduating class of 2015, and I'm about to present to you the Alum Spotlight. So this past summer, Asatua Gaye, with Claire Audrey Ba, was awarded a $10,000 Project Peace Grant for their work in Senegal over the past summer. Eddie Okech, we all know Eddie, right? He came here. So for our alums, Eddie Okech is starting his community service by running for Senate in the Migori County of Kenya after finishing his master's at Yale University. And then we have ALA collaborators, I don't know if it's on the board, ALA collaborators who were working at the De Beers company. Who knows De Beers? Does everyone know De Beers? Some of us know De Beers. So while working at De Beers, they made the first careers roundtable in Botswana, where employers and job seekers can directly engage with each other. All right. And then we have on that point, we have on Skype without Go Majek. So he's not on Skype with us today? Sorry guys, he's not on Skype with us today. So let me just tell you a little about Ngoma Jack, who was supposed to be on Skype with us. So this guy did things all the way from home. So think about this. He designed, he built, and he made his entire team while studying abroad for his new school called Green Belt Academy. And this academy will open its gates next year in January 2017 to over 200 high school students in South Sudan. Give it up for Ngor. So as an alum here at the Academy again, it's so good to see what other alums can do, right? And as current ALA students, it's always positive for us to acknowledge these people, right? Which should be watching from wherever they're watching from. So community, I hope you guys could join me for a little clap to say thank you so much for helping us improve our African continent.
And thank you, Wansoon, for coming back. You're running an amazing program here. And I'd like to just give a quick shout out to another alum who's helping us with the whole ALA Gives Back, and that's Umazi in New York. What amazing. I think if I could capture, I'm literally stealing and stalking every one of those photographs. I'm loving every one of you putting the ALA throwback pictures. They're fantastic. But it's time for an almost final performance as we come to the end of our call. And it's time to hear them. It's called Cloud 9.
Testing 1, 2. Testing, mic check. 1, 2. One, two. One, two, 1, 2. Josie's afraid we're cloud 9. Josie's afraid we're cloud 9. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Jumbo, Hawaii, Jumbo, Hawaii, Jumbo, Hawaii, Jumbo, Hawaii, Jumbo, Hawaii, Jumbo, hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Boy, 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 oh, I can't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Surely say no to poverty, poverty, to poverty, poverty. Freddie say no to famine, famine, to famine, famine. Caesar say no to inequality, to inequality. Oh, Africa, school for Africa, Africa, Julia, Africa, Africa, a school for Africa, Africa. No.
Thank you for your mic drop. And as we close, Lehabile says, we need to do activities on our campuses to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. Let's talk, alums. Takunda Ushe says, you're looking good, Mr. Peter. Oops. Was supposed to read that one. I meant to read the other one. It says, thank you for the call. It's great seeing you all. It feels like yesterday. And go, Majak. And one last one, Mamfatu. Mamfatu, I'm so sad. I don't know why. I don't know any of these people. Is this even ALA? Is this my school? Is this real life? I miss this family. Oh. Come back. Oh, no. We don't want you to come back. Stay where you are. It's, yeah. But give me new instructions. It's time for our final performance to close before we announce the winners of the poll, and that is from African Dance.
Citizens of this great community, from east to west, north to south, all those from our beautiful motherland and beyond, prepare to be welcomed into a life full of fun and failing forward through rhythm and dance. I present to you African Dance.
Bitch, I'm back. I'm popular demand. Oh yeah, I like that.
Scrams on a block car, you know what a hood might do. On my 150 niggas trap car, we don't wanna look like you. Chap in a bando, I don't wanna look like you. Chap in a bando, I don't wanna look like you. Chap in a bando, I don't wanna look like you. Chap, look like you. I don't wanna look like you. Look like you. Chap in a bando, I don't wanna look like you. Chap in a bando, I don't wanna look like you. In a bando, look like you. Chap in a bando, chap in a bando, chap in a bando, chap in a bando.
If you don't know, now you know.
All right, what a great community call. I think the winner of the old school versus new school, we can have the famous drum roll, is the old school. Thank you all for joining us. It's been lovely to see your voices. You can keep tweeting and you can keep trending. Have a great night. Everybody in the room, you're getting dessert. You get a dessert. You get a dessert. You get a dessert. You get a dessert. Not for the teachers. You get a dessert. You get a dessert. Out in the front as you go out to go to prep, you can get yourself something sweet. Enjoy the night. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans. Let's all be grateful. And thank you to Lifelong Engagement and the ACN team. You'll bring it.
Baby, one be no. I go give you more. Introduce to daddy. gonna keep this fire burning, burning. And all night long, it's the eye. Girl, I feel make your body sweat. Oh, and all night long, baby. Please don't keep me waiting, girl. No, baby, you want me now, please don't live without me. Baby, you want me now, baby, please don't go. You be my love, every night and day in the summertime, me I want you, girl. And me I love, every single thing you do, baby, me I want you more and more. Girl, when you start, the bottom man spark. You bring out the balance in me, and all those stars I see in your eyes. Cause you're a blessing for me. Would you be my love? I feel it in your ears in a special kind of state. Blessed to be my African girl. Baby, look at you, everything you do. When I see you in town, I didn't know what to do. I place my love for you. What I could do, I could do. Please don't go. You be my love. Every night and day in the summertime, me I want you, girl. And me I love every single thing you do, baby, me I want you more and more. Baby, you want me now, please don't live without me. Baby, you want me now, baby, please don't go. You be my love. Every night and day in the summertime, me I want you, girl.